cryptic image is what they're calling it, got posted, what day was it? Was it Tuesday? I think Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I think.
Monday or Tuesday? So, they posted this, and all they said was, "Look close," and or "Look hard," I think what it was. Yeah, "Look hard."
Yeah,
They
look hard, yes, which is the same thing that they said when they released a set picture for Infinity War or Endgame.
Yes, Endgame, and guys, with it, they had so many things, and it ended up spelling out Endgame with the equipment. So, there are so many different theories, and I'm looking at our photo here, guys, and we don't have the full image because there's still a couple of things up in there. There's also a couple of lights and stuff, but there have been a couple of leading theories with this. So, we have our own theory that we have found here, but there's a couple of other leading theories that we have heard from others that we also like. So we have this possible one where if you guys look to like the left side with this pole with a pole and there's the little things holding that the pole's holding up, people are thinking that it is possibly the Galactus helmet and maybe they're teasing Galactus is coming, which is an interesting theory because that kind of does hold up Galactus.
Yeah,
That kind of does look
it
like the
looks a little bit like that.
yeah. Another one is that in the bigger picture, they've got it there's looks like there could be Avengers versus X-Men, which maybe they're doing a title change and changing it to Avengers versus X-Men. That would also be interesting. I don't know about you, Paul. I don't love that one.
I don't know if they would do a title change, but maybe that's just, like, what they're saying they're getting a lot of the inspiration from. Because
Yeah,
from, our episode a couple weeks ago where we talked about the Avengers cast photos that got, leaked with all the different, like, costumes of all the different characters, there were quite a lot of Avengers and quite a lot of X-Men, so that might just be part of the plot of the story for Doomsday or probably even for Secret Wars that they might be taking some elements from the Avengers versus X-Men comics, which was a
yes.
very, very fun, very interesting comic storyline.
Yeah, the only thing that, like, I don't love is, like, okay, you have the Avengers, but, like, you it's not the Avengers, if you get what I'm saying, Paul. Like, we don't have
No, no, I know it's not our OG Avengers. It is I don't want to say the leftovers, but it is kind of the leftovers.
yeah, and also with it, okay, so it is, we have the Avengers in there, but it's really weird to me that they would announce Doomsday and then be like, "Oh, wait, switch up that quickly." Like, it's only been about a year and some change that they announced that it was Doomsday because originally Endgame was gonna be called Infinity War, and that was
Well, it was gonna be Infinity War Part 2,
2,
and then they changed the title.
yeah, and that was a long that was but they announced that, like, multiple years before Infinity
Yes.
War, and they had decided to change that a couple years before Endgame had came out, so that one made more sense, but this one just doesn't feel right that they would do
Well,
that
I've
swap.
heard some people say that they think, what this teaser image is alluding to is maybe there will be a 3rd Avengers movie. They
That was
might be
the other one
splitting
that I was
up.
gonna talk about, yeah.
Yeah, they're splitting up the story of Doomsday, Secret Wars, and making a 3rd movie, which will be Avengers versus X-Men or some other storyline
Yeah.
that we're not 100% sure. This is a very, very cryptic picture, okay? There's
Yeah, you're making
you know,
faces out of clouds here, like, that's what
like,
you're doing.
you gotta look at this picture upside down, you gotta squint, you gotta put on a red filter,
You gotta be
you
doing a
gotta
handstand.
a handstand, you gotta be, like, putting your, legs at a 45-degree angle. Like, there it's hard to figure out. The Russo brothers are always so cryptic whenever they do stuff like this because they think it's cool to make us fans go a little bit crazy trying to look for a needle in a haystack, but it's not a needle in a haystack. It's who knows inside of a picture that means absolutely nothing.
Yes. So we've gone through a couple theories. And guys, speaking of that needle in a haystack and doing jumps and jumps and going around. So guys, we were going through it and we were messing with it for probably I would say an hour, would you say, Paul?
Probably, like, we kept messing with the settings,
Yes.
changing the brightness, the contrast,
Yes.
everything.
So we changed it.
Wanted to make it so where we could see everything.
Yes. And so we were looking at it and we're like, well, I mean, we're not seeing anything. But then Paul looked over and in this top left, guys, there's something interesting here. We think, okay?
Oh, yeah.
We think there's something interesting. So from afar, we were like, wait, we're like, does that look like an eye? I saw an eyeball over here where you guys see my mouse. And Paul was like, well, I see a gauntlet kind of looks like two fingers of a gauntlet, possibly. And then we
Yeah.
both were looking around and we're like, wait, this kind of looks like kind of like a rune of some kind. So we're gonna zoom in on it for you guys. We're gonna zoom in even more.
Zoom and enhance.
Zoom in
Zoom
and
and
enhance.
enhance.
And guys, this is still needle in a haystack stuff, okay?
Yeah,
We're
and,
not
like, just so everybody understands, like, we had to mess with the picture quite a lot,
yes.
but, I mean, this is obviously not the best quality, but it's as best as we could do, but you can't deny there's something there.
Yeah, it looks like something. And guys, we've had some theories. I thought maybe if that is an eyeball, we were like, well, maybe that's like the eye of Agamotto, maybe like the comic accurate type version, and it's the actual eye. I think me and Paul were kind of trying to figure out the runes. I thought it kind of looked kind of like how Thor's hammer looked.
Mhm,
And then the glove, we both thought it was the like Infinity Gauntlet.
yeah. Well,
So
I was looking at that, I'm, like, sitting there thinking, like, I'm thinking maybe Doctor Doom just, took off his cloak with his scepter and his gauntlet and just left it all there. It's like this is obviously something.
yeah.
I don't know if it's what the Russo brothers wanted us to see, but hey, we saw it and we're curious and we want to know what the heck this thing is.
Yeah, and guys, who knows? Maybe that's just a plug to an outlet. Like, who knows? Like, that's how
we
much
we we could be reading into this way too much.
it could be 100% pie in the sky ideas, and we were just looking and fiddling around, but, I mean, it's hard to argue. I mean, it kinda looks like it.
I mean, and
Like
now that you're looking at the original picture, go look up there. Now you can kind of see something up there. I
kinda
mean,
see it. I'll go back to the like I said, guys, we didn't mess with the image at all. We just enhanced the brightness on this picture. That's
yeah, on this
all we
picture,
did.
this is just yeah, brightness, contrast, shadows, highlights.
Yeah.
All I did is just tweak those, and it made it to where you could see. I believe that's Joe Russo sitting there.
Yes, I think that is
Yeah,
yes.
it made it to where you could see Joe Russo very, very clearly because I saw a lot of people saying like who they thought was sitting in the chair. They're like, it's Robert Downey Jr. No, it's
Yeah,
Michael Rooker. No, it's this guy. I'm like, okay, no, it's
yeah,
very, very obviously Joe Russo. Like, come on, let's chill out about that.
yeah, no, and
Rocking the Skechers like a true man does.
yeah, like, and this shows our theory a little bit better as you see once again in that top
I
left
mean,
corner, dude.
you could see something there. Something is 100% there. And maybe you guys can tell us what you think it is. Like if maybe you guys have better, photo editing equipment than we do. Maybe you could come at it from a different angle and help us figure out what it is. But please, for the love of God, tell us what you think what it is, please.
Yeah, because it's just there's so many ways we could go. I mean, and like I said, it could have been a plug in an outlet. I think another fun one would be, and this could be another crazy one. It kinda to me, Paul, it kinda looks more maybe like a tentacle in a way too, kinda like if Doctor Octopus's
Oh yeah.
tentacles were closed and maybe it was that. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see that.
there could
Okay.
be that, like, there's just I hate these, like, guys, we hate this. We and Paul, we love and hate this because we were sitting here like, "Where is it?
We
What are we looking
we
at
were
here?"
scanning this thing and messing with
Like,
it for so long, and then whenever we saw that, we probably spent 30 minutes arguing about what we thought it was, and if it just turns out to be absolutely nothing, we'll both look like fools, but, oh
hey,
well, whatever. This is part of the job, it's part of the
part of the
gig.
fun part of the fun part of it too, and I
Yeah.
mean it's not like we're saying, "Oh, it's confirmed. That's what it is."
Yeah.
But it's just a
We're
theory.
not con we're not confirming nothing. It's
Nothing.
just it's just a theory. Oh, I don't wanna get copyrighted.
Yeah. But we thought it was fun and we enjoy it. And I mean, we like we said, let us know if there's anything that you guys see in this picture because we are going insane trying to figure out what it is. And guys, get it out there because we think it would be so much fun. I mean, me and Paul think we're the only ones that have seen this and posted
Yeah,
it because we
we
have
have not
not seen
seen
anybody else
any
talk about
other
it.
yeah, no other videos, no other articles. Everybody else is being like, "This is the A, this is the V, this is the X, the Avengers versus X-Men." They're looking at this picture and they are staring at it from afar. We went and we're like, "I wanna know what's on the inside."
Yeah, we
We looked
zoomed
at
in a
it
little
as
bit.
close as possible. Like, hopefully we found something.
Who
I mean,
knows?
who knows?
It'd be really fun,
It would be really cool if we're the ones who broke the story.
but anyways, guys, what do you think about the cryptic image? What do you guys think about all of the, Fire and Ash possibly having a teaser? Are you guys excited for this? Are you counting down the days till Avengers Endgame? I mean, Doomsday? Do you even care about the image or the teaser? And like, I mean, once stuff happens, things will get announced and we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, let us know all your thoughts in the comments below. Want more? Check us out on YouTube Podcasts, Spotify, or even the link down below for the full podcast.
Leave us a comment if you guys have any thoughts, questions, or ideas. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more videos and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.